This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
A blessed day to you all, my sports to the bone people. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for checking this one out. All right. So with the T20 World Cup going on, there are still a lot of cricket stories going around that they are not necessarily related to the T20 World Cup, but I want to make sure that you guys are kept up to date. For example, we have the West Indies Academy. They are currently touring Ireland, and they played their first one-day game today, right? We ended up on the losing side of things. Going to give you a quick recap on how that game went, and I'm also going to be taking a look at the new franchise, CPL franchise team, right? The Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. They are getting things together. They have actually signed a couple of renowned T20 superstars as they look to build their CPL squad. All right, let us just start this off with the West Indies Academy team. So they are on tour of Ireland and taking on the emerging Ireland team. We played our first ODI game, well, one-day game today and lost. Let me just remind you of the dates for these games. So the first one was played today. The second one will be played tomorrow. The third one will be played on the 14th. And then there will be two 4-day games. So the first one will go from the 18th to the 21st of June. And then the second one will go from the 25th to the 28th of June. So that is what it's looking like there. Now, in terms of the game that we played today, I am not seeing any scorecard. So what I'm going to do, I am on the Cricket Ireland website. They have an article covering the entire thing. So I'm just going to read it. So just give a listening ear while I work my way through. Once again, I am taking this from Cricket Ireland, so all credit goes to them. This is their article. This is their summary of how things went. So the headline says, Emerging Ireland beat West Indies Academy by 6 wickets. Now it says, on a lively pitch with overhead conditions for the bowlers, Emerging Ireland put in an impressive all-round performance to beat the visiting side. So they say, having won the toss, Emerging Ireland decided they would have a bowl first. And it proved to be a very good decision, as Matthew Foster was very impressive with ball. Now they say the West Indies Academy, they rebuilt and were soon in a position to drastically increase their rate of scoring, with Leonardo Julian showing a full array of attacking strokes in his 82 from 61. So based on what this is saying, it would appear as if we lost a couple of early wickets, but Leonardo Julian came in and settled things down. So they are saying that the emerging Ireland bowlers, they were, however, able to bowl some tight overs in the middle, which eventually led to Leonardo Julian giving, well, not giving away his wicket, but the pressure allowing him to play a foul shot, which got him out. So they say that the visiting side, which is West Indies Academy, they were bowled out for 224 after 43.1 overs. So that's what we scored, 224 after 43.1 overs, right? So shout out to Julian, who top scored. So for the West Indies, we have Julian, who made 82, Carlin Bowen Tuckett, he made 41, Cade Carmichael, well, these are the bowlers for Ireland. Cade Carmichael, 2 for 10. Matthew Foster, he picked up 2 for 29. Now, the emerging Ireland, they scored 198 for 4. Right? 198 for 4. I am assuming this was because of rain. So 198 for 4. And they got the victory there based on what they are saying. So they won the game by 6 wickets. Seem as if it was a rain-interrupted game. Not all the information is here, based on what they are saying here, 198 for 4 is what they got. One of their batter, Morgan Toppin, he got 66, not out. Scott Macbeth, he got 42. Right, for the West Indies Academy, Jam Lane, he picked up 2 for 36, while Joshua James got 2 for 59. So that is how that game went. as the Emerging Ireland secured victory. Not a lot of information there, my people, so I just have to give it to you as it is here. All right, moving on now. So CPL. Now I am taking this one from the ESPN Cricket Info website. They are talking about the new franchise, Antigua and Barbuda Falcons, right? I mean, those who consistently follow the channel, think it was yesterday or the day before, I gave you some information on the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots securing a couple of overseas players. Well, the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons, they have a couple of good players here. So the ESPN Cricket Info website has it here. It says 17-year-old local batter Joel Andrew also on the Falcons books, right? I am happy for that. Young man has been playing some good cricket. So they are saying he has been named in the squad of the initial squad of 12 players, right? And they will be looking to pick up some more players in the draft. So it says 17-year-old local batter Joel Andrew also on Falcons book as initial squad of 12 named ahead of the auction. So it says Pakistan trio of Mohamed Amir, Imad Wazim and Fakhr Zaman will turn out for the franchise team, right? They say the Falcons have also signed Australian off-spinner Chris Green and Afghanistan all-rounder Omazazi for their debut season. They say West Indies Brandon King and Fabian Allen were also signed along with 17. Oh my goodness. So Brandon, how is that? So we're I just remember Jamaica Talawa we don't have any franchise. I was like, oh man, so we're losing our captain. But no, I remember the Jamaica Talawas, we don't have any franchise. So Brandon King and Fabian Allen, they will be a part of this new franchise. I have already made it clear, with Jamaica Talawas not having any franchise this season, this is where I am going to be going. I am going to be supporting this team, right? The Antigua and Barbuda team. Now, a couple of people, just before we finish, a few people have been asking about the T20 World Cup and why is it that the ICC, why is it that ICC has decided to predetermine how the Super 8 will look. Now, the Wisden Cricket, they have a very good article on here talking about it. I'm going to try and see if I can share it in the comment section so you all can take a look at it, right? You can go on the Wisden website and give it a read. But for this video, I am just going to give you the headline here. So it says, barring upset, the fixtures for the Super 8 round in 2024 T20 World Cup were largely predetermined before the tournament and will not depend on where teams finish in round 1 of the event. And we were talking about this on the last live show, right, where they decided to go with the seeded teams and where they will play. I personally don't really like it because I believe that, if a team top the group, they should automatically get the first seed spot. But that is not how they are doing it here. So I am going to put a link to this article here so you all can have a read and probably get a clearer understanding of why or how they're doing things. Gonna leave it right here for now. Just continue to monitor the channel. Make sure the post notification bell is on. So if I am able to do a live before our game tomorrow, you will be notified. Bless.